Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we conclude Call of the Sea. This is Call of the Sea Part 2. We had some technical difficulties, you don't have to worry about that, but the only reason I bring that up is because I'm going to hit load game, and instead of loading last time, we're going to load straight to Chapter 4. So we've got about 10 minutes that we're going to redo on Chapter 4. So we did have to turn our settings down to medium. The rain is causing all kinds of problems, but this is Chapter 4. We're going to be doing 4, 5, and 6. And, well, I don't predict. Well, we're going to check the options right now. Did it revert back? Do we want high? Do we just go medium? Maybe we just go medium. We'll go medium for this chapter, and I'll go back to high. We're playing on epic for the whole first part, but many people have said that this game is not well optimized. So we've done kind of just this first part, so we'll redo this again. No big deal. Not that I remember it anyways.
I've been seeing these horseshoe-shaped pillars all the way up. Do they mark a path?
Do they mark a path? Beautiful colors. Even though it would look better on epic graphic detail, I just really like the dark green lushness.
I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
Close-ish.
Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
I think I said this last time, but also it bears repeating. She's like very relieved about finishing the climb, and she's in such good spirits.
Arena's so refreshing. Feels really good.
Yeah, it feels great, but we know like horrible things have happened.
These figures singing like a choir?
And people are dead. People are dead, lady. I will tell you once I hit the point that I don't remember anything, which is going to happen pretty quickly.
Looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. All but one.
Rock slide crushed all the tents, all but one.
A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar.
Huge assumption.
The tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets.
Well, it's not filled with it. They're laying outside, but okay. If amulets protect you from this island, then why didn't everybody do it? I will summarize this for you. The one black person on this in 1934 was not accepted to the School of Engineering because they don't take black people and they're super racist. So it is 1934 though. So
they didn't accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
It's not a surprise. Disappointed, yes. Surprised, no.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
I actually don't think I picked this up before. I think this is different. So this must have been Frank's, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think I missed this last time. Because I feel like I would have remembered that. Yes, and then this is a puzzle. I'll show you the interaction. I don't know the solution yet.
I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
Harry, you're a good man. I know you love your wife. Do yourself a favor and return home to her. Here you won't find anything but death. Leave now. Cass will try to convince you to do otherwise. I think Cass is the reporter. Why am I sweating? Probably because it's 81 degrees in here. But she's only interested in getting a good scoop. Don't listen to her. I have no strength left. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Frank. Yeah, and I think Frank is dead too, if I recall. Sorry to be summarizing, but, you know, we had technical difficulties, and now we're back. So there's some interactions here where what I think the solution is, but we don't know it yet, we haven't collected all the information, is we will need to find all of these pillars and like push one. So like these guys, we got a diamond shape with a thing on the side. That's going to mean like one of these or two of these is pushed in. So we'll come back to that. You can draw faces well on special paper. I can't draw anything. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. I don't know if I click... See how these symbols are down here? But I think these symbols could potentially be wrong.
There's a symbol inside.
Because, and I say potentially could be wrong because something went wrong. So we'll find out. And now we get to listen to this.
Homemade loudspeakers.
No.
Probably to amplify the sound.
Yup. And probably back in the day, whenever that day was, or whatever reality that these people were existing in, because maybe they're humans, maybe they're not. They had enough of them that they didn't need to amplify the sound. See, it's the symbols are everywhere.
Sort of sound devices, homemade loudspeakers, probably to amplify the sound.
Okay, somewhere was a tape that we can listen to what happened. That I remember. So let's find that tape, and I'll use that moment to take a bit of my liquid. Drink a bit of my liquid. Here we go. Let's look at this first.
So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
I'm so stupid. Such an arrogant idiot. The rock slide could have killed everybody. All thanks to my stubbornness. No, they did the wrong kind. I wonder if we can get a game over if we do the wrong kind, too.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cap?
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warning, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Oh,
Listen to
that's
me.
good.
Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. That clear enough for you?
Hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate.
Oh.
It's working. Come on. Yes, it's working. Is something wrong, Harry?
The ground is shaking. No!
No, I can't.
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool! You're going to kill us all!
Turn it off.
And there we go. We are like seconds away from being caught up to where everything ended for me before. So see, we got another one of these, so we're gonna have to, like, I don't know, I mean, it could just be push it like that, like where those symbols are. I don't know. Let's leave it like that. Uh-oh. Sure. Be a very strange puzzle if that was the solution, but let's go for it. Okay, looks like I sketched it. Journal? Nice. Notes? Okay. So I have all four. I mean, it looks like right, top, and bottom. I don't know what that one would be, and then left. And...
No. Frank died.
yeah, remember 6 minutes ago when you're like, oh, I love the view and the rain is refreshing. Bet you feel weird about that now.
Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling.
No, that's okay. If this were other adventure games that I've been playing, I would definitely be taking that shovel.
I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man. And he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's. They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water. But the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
Okay, I pulled these levers, and that's where we left off. So now we're all caught up. We all know the same amount. Nothing... everything is new here. Ooh. Okay. So, puzzle 1 is the orientation of the cogs. Eventually, we're going to need to move, I think, like this big pipe, or, well, not pipe, but this big rock over the water to redirect it. I'm guessing that's how that works. None of this has power,
These
so...
levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Oh. Is it a good thing that they don't move? I don't know. We don't know anything.
Blood-soaked rags. A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank.
Prediction time, no spoilers. Is Frank dead? Because I'm starting to feel like nobody has survived this island. Because this is like, I think, several weeks later.
A flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
Yes, there was the guy that was infected by the creatures of something, some kind or something. I forgot. That was last time. And he went all crazy and tried to kill them. And yes, it was bad.
No power.
Okay, and then I think I recall making this statement, hey, let's follow these power lines and see where they go. And then that's it. So I did see one more thing then.
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up.
That's good.
Looks
This
like
must be
a fleeting
Cass.
Snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy.
I wonder why. I don't know. There is so much we don't know.
They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Did they? Do we know that? Do we know that this wasn't all here? Yeah, Frank must have been a real whiz. That's fairly impressive.
His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
Classic Moby Dick.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal.
Ah. Reproducing the effect of the organ, loudspeaker generator. She literally just said that. Oh, here we go.
Nepal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
I don't know. Figure 5, figure 6. Lozenge? Is that what that says? Rhombus? According to the legend that said the continent Mi sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago, its massive stone structures, generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of the diamond shapes. This is reminiscent of other rhomboid symbols, such as the... Oh, I guess those are symbols. I don't know those symbols. However, experts believe that in the specific case of the Nakal structures, instead of representing fertility and prosperity, the rhombus was a sign of transmutation and evolution. Well, we do think... So, if you missed last time, and you're here just for this part, welcome. Our character has some kind of disease that basically turns into like a mermaid. So, and when we're here, we feel fine. And we had a whole time where we were swimming and turned into that creature. And we have dreams about it, but it's definitely not dreams. It's definitely real things that are happening. So it's like some kind of forced evolutionary virus. And it makes us very weak and sick while we're not here. Oh, this is a picture of the loudspeakers. I'll have to use the ship turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. Let's see if I manage to power the whole set. Just as scarce materials I have. Nice. Can I not climb this ladder? Oh, there we go. Okay, we keep going. So I guess right now we're trying to power things on, and this seems to be where all the cables lead. Ooh, we're sort of above the kind of fog line in a little bit, in a little way.
No power.
Okay. Are we going to end up crawling all the way back to where we started? To then power it? See how we have these kind of marks and lesions? That's how we've presented our disease, and we're very weak and we can barely walk for just, you know, just a few feet at a time. And then when we're on the island, we're feeling great, doing great. I think we think our, like, ancestors came from here at some point. And I guess I would also throw in this idea of, if it sunk like the Atlantis, well, why is it all here? I think I would throw in the idea that we also, the people who live in this area are like, oh, we don't go there, that place is cursed, that place is cursed. Like, at some point in time, somebody raised this, and that's what kind of caused it. Okay. Well, where are the cables going? I mean, I guess the power cables... I don't know what... They're powering this, so why... This seems to be all very circular, so I guess we need to turn these on now. Okay, so that symbol is on the bottom. So let's try the bottom. Like these cables terminate here. Like, where do they start? I don't actually know if this is like the next puzzle that we need to solve, but I feel like it is one that we can solve. So let's solve it, or at least I think I know how it is. Okay, so this one is on the left, right? Okay. This is sprinting, by the way. I pretty much just always have my finger on the sprint button. Yeah, we could have done this much more efficiently, but I kept thinking there would be something else. Okay, so this is the up and down symbol. That is on the right. So let's unmark those. We were messing with that before. And then this is the last one. Let's see if it does anything. And the right is up.
Did these stone columns just...
There we go. Oh, that's how we get the water going.
The hatches are opening.
Okay, we power it over there. We got this. See, we could have solved that much sooner. We had all the pieces, but I was still exploring the landscape. And the wheel is turning.
Now the wheel is moving.
Okay, so we need to adjust these. I mean, do we just keep pushing that button until they turn? All right, well, we'll figure it out. Oh. Oh, they all have to be able to go back. Okay, so that one's locked into place. Now I see. So back to where we were before will allow the middle one to be unlocked. Well, let's just double check. All right, once it's locked in, they stay. So honestly, this is just brute force. I don't know if there's a way that I could, like, look at them and know? Or is it that they all need to be pointed down? I bet it's that they all need to be pointed down. So this one will work, and then one more spin and the other one will work. Oh, but it won't stay into place. I have to do them in order. Okay, easy. So now that's pointed down. A little tedious. Because essentially there's kind of no real challenge to it. Oops. Except clicking too fast. It's just tedious. It's fine. I like the puzzles in this game. We've only struggled with one of them.
Huh, that was easy.
That's what I said. Oh, what's this?
These
I didn't look at
buttons
this.
seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Okay, and how much energy do we want in the turbine? 5. What am I even clicking on right now? Do we want all of them on? Is that we're trying to do like a go situation? Is that the puzzle? All of them? I don't know. Let's see what happens over here. Do we want 3 on? Do we want 4 on? Well, nothing's going this way still. Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on. Where are any power lines coming off of this? I see no power lines coming off of this. No. Okay.
These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Is this the goal, to turn them all on? I am doing a bad job of this goal. Did I get it? Oh no, I didn't get it. Darn it. I can really get them all but one. Fairly easy. Ah. I'm trying to think about this problem, but my brain is not thinking. My brain is like, okay, hold on. We've reset it to the beginning, right? You had it locked in 5. Oh. Did I? Oh, there we go.
That should give the turbine some energy.
For some reason, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I was thinking. I got it. I guess I kept thinking that the one I pushed did the opposite, no matter what. That was too much of that game Blueprints.
Great, I did it. Now
This puzzle was much easier. Okay. So... Okay. We've powered the whole area. We know what these big stones do. Yes. So that's the only thing here. I finally opened the water hatch. Yes, generator. Okay. What do we do with the loudspeakers? Do we know, or are we just like YOLO? Or do we sing because ultimately we know what's going on? Or do we follow this line of water and that's going to tell us something? I don't feel like it told me anything.
Now that it's filled with water, it looks like a baptismal pool.
Or maybe it does tell me. Oh, up the ladders, duh. You're right, Uncle John. Now it looks like a baptismal pool. I was just kind of wondering what... Yeah. There's clearly speakers there for me to talk through. Hold on. What's this?
Dead as a doornail.
That's why we climbed the ladders. Okay. Where's that place? I thought it was over here. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna be sort of terrified if a creature jumps out or something. This might just be a matter of flipping switches, and maybe we've done the only puzzle here. It's definitely possible. We climb these ladders. Okay.
Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
Really? Oh. What is this? Also, I like that it's like a desert. Oh, and here we are. Whoa.
Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I?
Yeah, that was unexpected.
I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no.
Oh,
My illness.
she needs the water.
Is it coming back?
She needs the water. Look, this is like a Dead Sea.
Is this an ocean?
Yeah.
An ocean that dried up.
So these look like potentially, you know, part of the creatures. Oh yeah, I mean we need the water. This is what we're like at home.
My cane.
Oh, I don't want my cane back.
No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again.
Told you. Now, can we just take a step back? If you need a cane for support, then use a cane. I understand the emotions around it, but it is better to have safe mobility and work on that part of your pride. I'm just saying. Too many people fall because they're not using their assistive mobility devices properly. And one bad fall is going to be a whole lot worse. I'm just saying. Embrace the cane. But I get it.
So dry. I need to find water.
I have been injured before. I get it. It's really tough when you have a chronic illness.
My bed. Another memory. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed?
Oh, boy, too real.
I'd better find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again.
I was going for the shade, but okay. Game's like, no. I guess we're going this way. I mean, we are on rails here.
I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy.
Oh, no.
Is that a house?
Oof, look at that thing. My house?
That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood.
Up to no good. Very
Am I
different Inglewood.
dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
It can be both. Man, this game is cool. I love this, like, dream sequence stuff.
That's our mailbox, too.
And now we are underwater.
Harry? Are you home?
Oh, I can't go back.
A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing gloves shortly after that day. I miss you so much, old pal.
Just rip that right out of the frame to look at it. I know we're on rails, but I'm still gonna go.
I am
California
definitely
love,
losing
yeah.
my mind.
I don't think they're talking about Inglewood,
I don't
California.
understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
I just kind of want to click on everything, go everywhere, because I just find this so fascinating.
It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness. Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts.
Hmm. Do we have, like, coral hanging out? Really well done atmosphere. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree, Uncle John. Oh. That's a symbol. That's a classic clock. Is that what it says? Classic? What is it? I can't read it. Fireplace.
My mother's music box.
I found the secret object in chapter 4. Greetings from... Yeah, but there we are, like sea creatures.
Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins.
Oh. Or do we? Are they beckoning me, which means, you know, my family, my lineage, back to the island?
The Everhart twosome. What a duo.
Huh.
Checkmate in 3 moves.
Couldn't tell you.
What a sweet melody.
That's the song for the loudspeakers. We need that song. And we're going to go back there and we're just going to have it. 506 East Hampton Avenue. Watch, we're just going to have it and we're going to play it through the loudspeakers.
What?
Come on.
What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
Where's the music box? Come on. Let my prediction be right, because I feel so smart. Everybody loves feeling smart. Oh, I can hum it. Okay, never mind. I still like my prediction, but we got there. What a catchy tune indeed. Hit it, Norah.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
I wish you would step back from... Oh.
That was quite a show.
Better than a rock slide. Better than a punch in the face. Alrighty then.
This feels like hallowed ground.
That's an interesting statement. I want to turn the graphics details back up now that we're not in that other environment.
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
There was a black ooze in another area. So let's risk that biscuit. And yep, we're gonna overwrite. And we're going to go to options and we're going to graphics. Let's just turn it back to Epic. I mean, we were at Epic forever, so. There we go. It does actually make a difference. A lot of times I kind of don't really think it makes much of a difference. If The cool thing about this game is, if we needed to know these order of symbols, I think we would have written it down.
Bathing him in black ooze.
So,
His hands are changing, like in my dream.
oh, like in your dream. So we found this pit, we solved this puzzle, and it flooded with black ooze, and then we dreamt that we swam all the way like through the island, but it was totally us. You think it was a particle effects causing the crash? Yeah, I think so too. So outside with the rain and the fog, it was just too much.
Spots. They look like mine.
The wind and haze, bound for better days. It's my life, it's my dream. Nothing's gonna stop me now. That's a Perfect Strangers theme song.
Now he's some sort of man-fish?
Or fish man. Sometimes the world seems perfect. Nothing to rearrange.
Fish of every size and shape.
Sometimes you need a little change. No matter what the odds are this time, nothing's gonna stand in our way.
These patterns look too familiar.
I like that show. All right, what are we talking about? Sorry, we got a game to play here. Common patterns in fishes. That's a real stereotype. Do we know common? I mean, I guess this is 1934. What do we know? Like a million fish? Now there's like a billion. We don't know.
This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite.
Oh, yeah, it does. Another elevator mechanism? Okay. Valky in Beverly Hills Cop? Yeah, Bronson Pinchot. He's been in a few things. The guy who played Cousin Larry went on to kind of direct and do other stuff. Not really a lot of acting. But, you know, who knows random trivia about Perfect Strangers? Harry's been up here for 3 days now, and he isn't responding. What did he find? If I could go up. Okay, so whoever was left, Cass, I guess, couldn't... Oh, so Harry solved this whatever puzzle we're about to do, the elevator puzzle, and went up there, and Cass couldn't go up there, either because... Oh.
Where is this taking me?
It's a one-way type thing. Really thought that was going to be a puzzle. You just push the button, so... That's nice.
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
Oh! Oh, yes, we are in a giant fish head. Okay.
John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song.
So Harry was up here for 3 days.
Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out.
I don't know, I feel like we've done a pretty decent job ourselves. Betty White was a Golden Girl. The goat from Golden Girls. That woman started acting in her 40s. Yeah. There was going to be a 100-year Betty White birthday special, and she passed like weeks before her 100th birthday. Yeah, no, she was great. I have actually seen every episode of Golden Girls too. I don't want to pretend to be an expert, but big fan of Golden Girls. Big fan. Their language works by combining different symbols to create new ones. Ideograms. Word A plus word B equals new word. Not a new word that is those two. Okay.
This one was really hard to figure out. Good job, Harry.
Eternal, forever, infinity. And so it's... I guess he underlined eternal. Is that what that means? Like... You left question marks on everything. Eternal plus life.
This language.
I'm glad you do. So, if this is eternal, and it's still on the right, now this symbol is life. So eternal life meaning immortality. It's a new word, but it's a new word that means eternal plus life.
So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
Oh no, this puzzle already sounds hard. You say what? This is how you mark the symbol's orientation. Okay, so clear solid star. Okay, so this symbol, the diamond that has the pinchy points, like you're making pasta, versus the solid diamond. So solid diamond, outer ring, pinchy points, inner ring. Rotating the north in the wheel, let's pull this out, causes the symbol to change quadrants. So here to here, it goes up a quadrant. So north, east, south, west. North, it's in top right. This is confusing, but I guess if it's in east, then it's bottom right. I don't know. Honestly, this drawing is more confusing than a different way to explain this, because it's in 3 different places. So I guess it's not always. That's just how you change it. It's not always in the same place. It's just that's how you rotate it.
God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease?
Yes. Yes, you are of these ancient people. Follow along, Norah. We've been dealing with this for 4 chapters. Those who have God's blood are transformed, destined, inevitable, into water animal, and to eternal life. Okay. I'm going to go with those who have the ancient people's blood are... I'm going to go transformed into... And we're not going to say water animal. We're going to say merman or mermaid. To live forever, I guess. Oh, a sealed letter. Is it to me? I bet it's to me.
My dear old pal.
Called it.
Norah. I wish I could write something else. But a long time ago, I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you. And it will keep changing you until it's done. Whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal. My partner. The love of my life. I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papeete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
Nope.
There's no cure?
No, because you're a mermaid.
But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what... What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you.
Here's my question for Harry, my boy. You sealed the letter. Why didn't you finish it? you had to seal it anyways. Okay.
This one was easy, I think.
Sure. Metamorphosis. We've settled on transformed. I like it. Oh.
Someone punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
I don't want to be that guy, but that's not how it looks if you punch a wall really hard. Punch a wall really hard and you know what you're doing, you're going to bloody these 2 knuckles. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to break this knuckle. Nobody gets a 4 pattern. It just doesn't work that way. That's not how hands are built. All right.
It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
And if you really know what you're doing, you don't punch a stone wall. Although, when I was younger, I could punch relatively hard things without hurting myself. Now I could not. That would hurt. No, thank you. Even if you backhand the wall. Yeah, that's a good point. Even if you were to, like, you still couldn't quite get that angle of those 4 knuckles with the blood dripping down perfectly. But it's fine. We're not ready to rotate because we don't know how. Did we get all of these? Oh, no, we hadn't got all of them.
I've seen this symbol in the murals several times.
Yes,
I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
Oh, I was just thinking it's the black ooze. All right, so we're going... What are we going? Black ooze. So black ooze coming down. So we'll make that symbol, whatever that symbol is. Okay, we gotta connect the diamonds to the symbols. So we got black ooze coming down, transforming. Black ooze coming down, transforming. Harry, presumably wrote numbers on this.
Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. Okay,
so they transformed, and then that's eternal life. So transformed. That's transformed. Okay, so black ooze transformed something eternal life. Okay. Yes. So we rotate to move the symbols. Yes, got it. God's blood. Oh, I was right. Look. Liquid, transform, eternal. Okay, so this one's just life. Okay, so star down here. 2 stars here, 3 stars here, 3 stars here. Okay, I think we need to turn one and just see what happens, because I feel like I'm missing one little piece. Unless this is the piece. Yes, this is the piece. Okay, so we're creating new words. We're creating new words. So liquid is going to be God's blood. So that is going to be liquid. Okay, well, you know what helps us is that they're together. So, okay, let's mess with this. All right, let's do a full rotate. Okay. Okay, so if it's like this, so I'm a little struggle here. So if it's like this, just and I don't move anything, that's saying it's God's blood water animal? Is that what this is saying? Trick to breaking his board is to use the fleshy part side of your hand, not the knuckles. You see one punch through a board, it's board rigged ahead of time. Oh yeah, like a palm strike or like a knife or even a hammer fist. Yeah. You can punch a board, but it hurts. In my Taekwondo studio, one of the breaks you can choose from a myriad of breaks. One of the breaks is a speed punch where you hold the board with your own hand and you do a single punch, one board. Where if you're an adult, you would do 2 boards for any other break. So that one's that's a tricky one. I couldn't really get it in a way where I was confident to test doing that. But that is just a standard 1-inch pine. And it kind of hurt, so not a big fan. Where meanwhile, like a hammer fist or something, very easy, very easy. Okay, so then what is this word? Help me out here. So if this is oriented this way, this would be God's blood transformed eternal life. Yeah, I'm just not rotating north in the wheel causes symbol to change quadrant. Yes, I got this. I feel like I'm really close to understanding it, and I'm just not quite understanding it. Does that make sense? Okay, let's let's move on. Okay. So this one is here. And what is this one? This is transformed. Okay, this is just one word. So if transformed is here. Hold on. Oh, hold on. We need 1, 2. Okay, the dot's here, so go 1. 2. No, we need it back here. Okay, hold on. Okay, theoretically, where did that just now send this other dot? So that, is that good? No, one more. 1, 2, no. Here? Let's try that. I'm feeling very non-confident about any of these, but we can go back and change them and not a big deal. Okay, so now we're trying to get all 3. This one is life. Ooh. Okay. So this one is life, and there's 3 dots. Is this what it... It's so funny. In chapter 3, I really struggled. 100% understood the puzzle, and it was a matter of clicking the right button, and I just kept getting stuck over and over and over and over. This one is not that. Like, I am not getting stuck. I don't think I fully understand it. Combining symbols creates words. Yes. Yes. So 3, okay. So that would move all of these. The gap is here. Now the gap is here. I want the gap to be here. Okay. One more. That puts the gap towards transformation, which would make all these others live. I don't know. We might get to the point of brute forcing this. Eternal life. Yes, this one we know. But why is it 3 dots? Okay, so the gap is here. Okay, so we'll do the opposite of the last one. Okay, yeah. So the gap... Okay, so these 2 are now the opposite. That feels right.
I marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
Oh. Where did I write down all the symbols? That might help. Oh, I guess I already had it. Is this what I should be looking at? And I've just been doing this horribly wrong? Yeah, I don't know why that one was different, because I guess I already had it. Okay, let's see if this is correct. Oh, nope. Oh. This is just the elevator. I mean, I guess we could have potentially missed something down here. No? Alright. I think we're close. I think we're gonna do a little brute force. I feel good about the last 2. I kind of make sense because they're opposite. Trick your sensei showed you was to place a shim on top of the board. Oh yeah, that tiny little bit. Yes, if you do bricks, so you're allowed to do bricks at like higher levels just to be, kind of like showy or whatever. Like the whole point of breaking boards is like for showiness. And it's like, it's intentionally meant to like give you like a lot of pressure and really like, that's the point, right? Because if you train properly and do everything properly, then you'll be fine. You can break them. But when we do boards, we are not allowed to place any shims on them, and they're typically held by people. So if we're doing like certain kicks or certain strikes, they're not static. But if you do bricks, if you're doing bricks, you have to do like 5 or 6, and then you can put little shims in between them. Okay. Knowing what we have learned, this feels good here, or honestly, here. So those are the two that feel good for me. So let's try that. And then this guy should be easy because it's just the one word, right? But we're obviously not correct. We want it here. Right? Nope. Okay. Hold on. Let's try this.
This is the right combination.
There we go. Okay. So this one was just right by default. This was the gimme, and I wasn't getting that. Okay. And then this one, I keep messing that one up, so whatever. The good news is there's only 4, so you can brute force it as long as you feel pretty confident about 2 of them. Or you could probably brute force all 4. It'll just take you a while. Before I push that button, let's look around.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
Oh, really? I can't go any further. I've tried everything. This isn't working. What do I need? I followed the sequence correctly in my hand. I can't get the thing to work. I need to cross the river down there. Anyway, for what? So this is probably going to require some kind of... Oh, look how broken this is. It's like a Stargate. So this is probably for some type of... like mer creature only to get past this. That being said, I don't know why we haven't had this requirement before. So let's click on this first. No. I wanna, okay, here, I'm gonna save. I know this sounds silly, but I don't wanna progress.
What is that
Okay,
thing?
good.
Is that the outline of a hand?
Your hand? Okay. I wanted to see what she said first before we press this button.
Those are drums of some sort.
Is this real Simon Says? Simon? What is it called? Simon? It's just called Simon.
No, not again.
Look, some of us are really bad at this game. I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. I think I messed this up. Small, medium, big, Big, big.
No.
Oh no! I messed it up. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, I'm actually really bad at these. Like, if there's a toy, at least there was in the '90s, where you would do this, and I was always so bad at it, and it sucks because that had to be the last one with the 3 bigs. I think it was 2 smalls, 2 mediums, 3 bigs. I'm really genuinely bad at this, so I apologize, everybody. We're gonna do our best here. Small, medium. Maybe it helps if I say it. Small, medium, and the captions are sure nice for this. Big, medium, small. Big, medium, small. I was doing fine until the very last one. I can do 3. Small, big, small. Medium, medium, small, big. Is the pattern randomized? Small, medium, medium, big, big, big. That's the one I messed up last time. Small, medium, medium, big, big, big.
Wow, this technology never ceases to amaze.
I did 2 smalls, 1 medium last time. It definitely helped to say it out loud. Pre-rolls disabled. Or enabled. Yeah, this technology never ceases to amaze me. He had to have figured out the drums, right, Harry? He's very smart, so he had to figure that out. So it was this part that he couldn't do. I probably need to take my glove off.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either.
She is so dense in some ways.
Something different about my hand?
Is there something different about you? I can't imagine what it would be.
Norah, you know what you've got to do.
The Secret of the Ooze. Oh, I've completed chapter 4. Excellent. How'd we do? An hour? Okay. And the game has crashed. I'll be right back. Okay. We have recovered the game. Chapter 5 just loaded. I paused it. We turned the graphics back down. This game is... My computer can handle it. It is the game's optimization issues. Let's be clear. My computer can handle this 6-year-old game just fine.
My hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
You missed nothing. This is exactly where it picked up. So my mouse isn't working. There we go. Going back towards the light. Chapter 5, Sunken. Oh, look at this. So this ring is some kind of teleporter. I wasn't too far off when I said Stargate. As kind of like creepy and ominous.
Be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
So what I was going to say is, as creepy as ominous as the opening scene was that revolved around this water type stuff, as the game has gone on, I have adjusted my opinion mightily that
Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in
that
the
we're
temple.
okay. Like, yeah, we're totally okay here. This is where we're meant to be, I think. These are our people. Just because
I'm back to being me.
they didn't program in climbing out of the water. Put my gloves back on. Am I wearing my clothes? I mean, I don't mean to be impolite.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work.
I understand.
What happens every time I cross one of them?
That I don't know. I guess if understand means the mechanism behind how it works, then no, I also don't understand. Are we... No. Okay. I don't think we can do anything here. It's just to show us that we can teleport in and out of gates. And when it has a touchpad, that's the entrance, and then the exit will transform us. So exit into water transforms us. This, for example, we can't go back. If there was a little touchpad, then we could go back. Love the colors. Would look better on Epic graphics, but I just don't want it to keep crashing. That's annoying. Ooh.
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
Is this a timing puzzle? It is. Did I do it? It's a timing puzzle because one side takes longer. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, it's struggling. The game's struggling. I'm moving my direction, but I'm not going forward at all. And I think if I did nothing, I probably would still.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Are we on the island? I suspect yes, but she was just so confident about that. Again, it looks like a one-way. We were right. Oh yeah, no, we were totally right. I think we had a large part of this game sort of figured out, just not some of the details.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
The only thing that's a little odd about the details is how resistant Norah is to discovering things. A lot of times the main character is like ahead of you on...
What a quiet and peculiar place.
Is it quiet? Because I'm hearing whispers and waterfalls and all kinds of stuff. Birds. I'm hearing a lot more than I've heard in other places.
Primitive bowls and plates.
Okay, what's a primitive bowl? Because I've got a bowl that looks just like that. I bet we meet up with her original family. I would say, I would predict the end of this game is at least we meet up with her cousins. Cousins. Which are people related to her. I think her mom died. Oh.
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
Some slaves died.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being
Again,
trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Again, we have the primitive word, which is so out of place. There are just different kinds of beings. Primitive just seems so
The
wrong.
inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
Okay? Alright, so there will be a sequence. Yeah, she's being really judgy.
I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
Well, let's click on the creepy water and find out.
I
Whoa.
understood that.
So there were like giant beings? I wonder if there were like giant maybe aliens, maybe beings that have existed on Earth, very Doctor Who-like, for millions of years. And they had slaves that were humans, and they could, through a process of this black ooze, convert those humans into water people, which is not exactly what they were, but they could evolve or transform them into something else. So then essentially there were these like water people society here, and we are descended from them. That could be it too, because those creatures didn't look like us. Those two big creatures, we mother, we father. No idea if anything changed, but we will find out. Talking about their primitive huts.
We slaves, masters,
Heavens, slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
Yeah.
Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too.
Okay. What do we got going on in the journal so far? Yeah. We did that.
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now.
Simpler or primitive? You know you wanted to say primitive. Oh. Yeah, people don't generally like being enslaved. I think that's a pretty
Someone vandalized this
non-controversial opinion.
Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
So, some kind of revolt? Because like their faces are all scratched out?
Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human. Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
And then they were transformed against their will into fish-type people. Without having to support your weight on our legs, you could be very large. Yeah, true. Like a whale. Oh, I need to lower the level. Can Norah not
There
swim?
are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Psh, psh. This is a lot of this game, though. It's like back and forth until you see the puzzles, and then you can like, once you collect all the notes, then you can start solving things. So there's going to be an order to these buttons. Although I press those other buttons and they just like locked into place. What does that mean? Okay.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
Disturbing, not the word I would
It's quite
use.
disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them.
Fire falls from the sky, awakens God, black blood.
Oh. So an
Is that
asteroid?
black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
Yes. Yes, obviously it is. Don't be dense. She's so smart sometimes. And then we say the weirdest stuff.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this?
So
God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
So they're clearly some other species already existed, and then an asteroid created the black blood.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Yes, like in the well. Okay, that was chapter 3. Okay, so we got yellow hands. So this is probably going to either work or reset them all. Because I bet it's an order thing. No? Has anything changed with me pushing this? Okay, so we push 4 of these. As far as I know, nothing changed with pushing them. I thought they would reset. Maybe there's one more. I predicted that once we push the 4th one, they would all pop up because we actually have to do them in a certain order. But did I miss one? I'm betting there's an order, and I'm betting I missed that order. Yeah, see symbol order. We're missing... I think we're missing stuff. So let's go get that stuff. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Okay, unless I just... Oh, no. Yeah, I already pushed that one. How do we go down to there? We need to be there. See these symbols? We need to sketch those 2 symbols. How do we get down there? Do we need to move? Well, all right, let's push this, see what happens. We got down to there. Could I have sketched these symbols from there? I feel really close to having everything I need. Oh, okay. So pushing that reset this. Okay, so that's good. If there's 4 symbols, are there 4 or are there 3? Maybe there's only 3. There actually could be only 3. There seems like there's enough space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, well, okay, so this one's last. We know that. This one is second. Okay. So... you know, like, what do we do? I don't know why we haven't collected all the symbols. That's what I'm confused about, because we've clicked... I feel like we've clicked on everything. We could solve this puzzle without collecting all the symbols, theoretically. So for some reason, this being here means second to last. Okay. Oh, here we go. We won't write it down in our journal, but we can figure it out. So these are second, so that means purple is first. Boom. Whatever's on that other side. And then that is still last. Oh, it's up. Oh, they're literally right here. It's on both pillars. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. There we go. We got it. I actually think we would have solved that without our journal, though. So purple first. Where was purple? That's red. It's the only one up there. Red is second. No, third. Purple. I remember seeing purple, so all right, we'll get it eventually. Purple? Purple one time? Hey, purple! A lot of puzzles in this game just require a lot of walking. Okay, we're on purple level. Huh. This is the last button? This is the last button, purple. Do we need to go the other direction? This isn't first, but this is last? Is there any indication that it's reverse order? I guess I just assumed top to bottom, but that's not an assumption that... If there is no pillar here, then maybe it is reverse order. So, well, look, we'll try it, and if it doesn't work, it's easy enough to reset. Okay, so then white hands would be first. That is the one we pressed first last time, kind of by accident. I wonder how close we were to getting this by accident. No, not that close, because we did that one second. Where's yellow hands? Now, red's up there. I want yellow. Where's yellow? This game involves a lot of this. Which is not bad. Was it down here? Actually, don't remember any being down here, so... This could be a wasted trip. A wasted trip it was. Yellow. Got it. This is me sprinting. My pinky finger is tired because I only have sprint held down all the time. This is walking. Could you imagine? Look, I love this game. This game's great. But the speed is slow. Alright, where is yellow? We've seen yellow. Oh my god. This is crazy. How do I mess this up? Is it in here? Like this is purple, this is yellow? No, that wouldn't make sense. They don't put them right next to each other. I have seen yellow. Okay. Can we just see it from here? We see red. I mean, there is some underwater. What does that mean? Do we actually need to be getting down there and doing stuff? No. I thought I saw yellow. Maybe I didn't see yellow. Sprinting in this is walking in Skyrim. I know. Give Bethesda a little credit there. They do like to help people. Oh! There's the whole up area. Hello. Yellow's up there. Guaranteed. Okay. Sorry, folks. See, that's why it's good to pause, look around. Yellow's up there. Unless there's another purple up there, 'cause then I have to go back to my other plan of not doing it in reverse order. Are we doing bottom to top or top to bottom? We don't know. The fact that purple didn't have a stone made me think. For some reason, red was here, and then I just forgot that there was a whole other up area. Well, we paused. We didn't get stuck. We looked around, and we realized what was going on. So we'll hit this one on the way back. That's the key to this game. This game's very fair. Like, all the answers are here. They give you a journal. Sometimes there's a little brute force if you don't quite get it, like me. But I think it's a fair game overall. And that's all I ever want from puzzles, is fair puzzles. And I define a fair puzzle as all of the information is readily available. And I don't need a ton of outside knowledge Like, I don't need to know that, red is made of, a certain type of plant, and that plant is found in the Pacific Ocean, therefore red equals this, right? That's too much. Now, maybe I need to know that red comes before yellow on the rainbow. Like, that's a little bit of outside knowledge that maybe you would need to know. So there's like a certain amount. And I think that's also what makes a good riddle, too. Because I've always been a big fan of riddles. And I feel like that's what makes a good riddle, is that like a high school education is all you should need. Or maybe middle school education is all you should need to solve a riddle. You shouldn't need to know a bunch of stuff outside of that. Okay, so this one. Or this one. Okay, if reverse order is true, then this should solve it. If reverse order is not true, then I don't know what to do because I can't find a purple one. So wish me luck right here. Oh no. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh! Because last time that's what they did. They went down, they stopped, and they came back up. Okay. We know Norah can swim. Just jump. That is pretty high, though. That could be scary for a lot of people. Back down. Okay, so reverse order. And so back to about puzzles being fair. The fact that there was no purple stone is what was my big hint that it was actually bottom to top and not top to bottom. Because the end button, the clearly kind of understandable end button, was at the purple. That being said, I don't know if that didn't work. I really had no other idea, so... I know, we should have jumped. All right, so what happens if I just press this now?
Civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Jump, jump, jump. Oh. And here we are. Ooh. I want to check this out. It's glowing.
There's another one of those gates.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing in here, but cool. Oh. Because it's already going that way. My timing was pretty solid, though. Say that. Aha. Okay. What do you do? It's like pointing me that way, so I think I'm supposed to... Oh, okay. I'm supposed to set these up in a way to teleport myself Push that button up there, push that button down here. We got a little speed test here. So we need to reverse this thing. That's kind of funny. It's not terribly challenging. Looks like they have a little gimme here. Oh, does that button open that door? Like right here? And then I have only so much time to get to it. All right, well, before we do that, let's explore a little, right?
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Different types of creatures of the same species. Is that what we get from this?
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
I'm trying to translate that. Different kinds of humans lived here, but they weren't free. Like, I'm trying to replace those words to make it make sense. I think I guess there's different kind of humans.
The Sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
They got hit by an asteroid and then sank.
So these creatures are immortal?
At least they thought they were.
Isn't this the tiara from... wait, I can't remember the name of my hometown.
Inglewood. Really wish I could play this on Epic Graphics and see how it is, because this is a very pretty game. But it kept crashing on me, so. That was the secret object. So the achievements were that we got every vision, and then we got the secret object. So I don't know if this is like a red herring, pun intended, for fish people. But there's another gate over here. Like, what's that about? I think I know. I think I know how to solve this area, but I wanted to explore also and just kind of get a good look at everything. Ah.
This panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
Maybe I'm wrong about what this does, because if this gets us to the next area, there's a bunch of stuff we will have missed in here. It's very rare that there's so much that's optional in a level. So I think... yes, I think a lot of this is not optional. Okay, so that little gate down there must just get me, like, into this. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of beginning to question everything at this point. Doesn't look like I'm meant to be here. Like, this kind of feels like unfinished. Not well lit. All right. Guess let's go through what I think is how to get to the next section. Oh, wait. We didn't go this way at all, did we? This is essentially backtracking, but we don't know where it goes, so maybe. It just won't let us go, right? Sorry, I don't know why that creeped me out. Scared me a little bit. We just can't go out of the water like this. But we can transform back and forth, which is also interesting. Alright, I only got one more thing. What does this gate do? Yeah, I think we're gonna go somewhere and teleport back to that gate. Okay. Let's try the thing I think that we're doing. We had this solved kind of right away. Oh yeah, there's the door.
I made it.
Oh. We're just gonna go right back to the other section. Okay. See, I knew it was weird. I spent all this time like trying to wiggle my way through rocks, and it's like, no, that's just what this is.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness.
Okay. That's awesome, by the way. Good for you. This is the gate I was trying to get into. Oh, this whole thing was just to get us to the other side. Which, again, we could have just, like, doggy paddled over if Norah can't swim. Learn to swim, folks. Could save your life. Well, we gotta push this button, right? Like, don't tell me I can't push that button. Oh. And that's how we get into that section.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
I can access that tunnel. And what happens if I go through here? I probably teleport out somewhere. Yes? No? Dead end? Maybe?
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
We don't really know exactly how they lived. Just throwing that out there. Aha! What happens if I push this now? Nothing. Okay, outside of water, they just do nothing, which actually makes sense to me.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
I know. Everything just looks so cool here. She's become very cavalier about this weird teleporting, turning into a sea creature thing. She doesn't even comment on it anymore. She's like, alright. I don't mind this little puzzle thing, but it is kind of like, why do I need to do this like 20 times? Why do I need to do a better job? Oh, I had it down pat. Oh, way too late. Way too late. Oh, that gave it to me? Wow. This does have a lot of give. It's sad that I messed it up 3 times.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
Fish. We've technically seen fish before, so that's not new. I have just I can wiggle the camera a little. I can't fully move it. I wonder where this will take me. Into chapter 5. Oh! Okay. That is a giant encephalopod of some type. That's new. That's not... It's hard to say how distinct from fish that is. So far, the second half of this game feels much shorter than the first half, and I don't know if that's just because I got used to the game's puzzle mechanics. You swam through the big stream.
It's over now.
How do you know? You don't know anything. Nice. Okay.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
Well, probably Henry, but I don't know how he got here. He took the long way, I guess.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Sanctuary? Why do you call it a sanctuary? I'm gonna save. Are we... This is gonna sound dumb. Okay, we're still in chapter 5. Okay, I couldn't tell if we were in chapter 6 or not.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means... death?
Death. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I feel like I'm following a little, but... Yeah, but not fully. Ooh. Look at this. We got a Game Boy down here. Okay.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
We were actually pretty close.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
That was pretty good, right? Second try? That was pretty good. Okay, well, let's not go there yet. I just solved it because I felt like I could solve it with the information I had available. I thought it was going to tell me, you can't go up this ladder or something, you know. Oh, we're not even putting our gloves back on? I don't even know what we're wearing, honestly. Oh, it's getting late.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Oh. Frog Guy wants to know, should I have some ice cream? Let me ask you a follow-up question. Do you have delicious ice cream readily available to have? Let's start there. I'm not talking some, like, deep freeze, leftover in the freezer, low fat, shouldn't have bought it in the first place. I think it's made with avocado fat ice cream that you regret. If Ben & Jerry's in the freezer you bought yesterday at the grocery store, then the answer to my question is, Or to your question, my answer to your question is yes. Yes, you should. That sounds amazing.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
Oh, I got here in like 5 minutes. So what I was going to say, though, before we start talking about ice cream, which is ice cream is always a good choice. As we turn into the water people more, we forget our old life. So I think we will, I think Uncle John and I's both prediction is we will run into our family at some point here as water creature, and they will have no memory of their time as humans, potentially even our mother, but I don't know how we would know.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
Okay. Somebody put them on a piece of paper. Boat? Transportation?
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Ooh. Harry's mental decline. So I guess Harry came back for Cass and they got here together. I think Cass and Harry are the only people alive. The other person that was with them, their guide, I think he probably ditched him. Harry's mental decline is more evident each day. But he said he found out someplace to carry out some ritual. I've got to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now. Listen to what he says and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly, because it's only him and me now, and the Black Ichor.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged.
Well, that's where he allegedly punched the wall. He does look deranged.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
It is. Nice. I guess he came down here from there. Came in this way, set up camp. He may have figured out the boat. It wasn't terribly complicated. Also, what flavor of Ben & Jerry's? Just for my own benefit. And if you're worried about eating the whole thing, if that's what you're thinking, put a little on a bowl. If you want to go back, go back. I don't know, you know. As someone who has always had a very complicated relationship with food, I don't have any great answers myself. I'll just say that. Used to call it thick mint, but you don't remember the new name. Oh yeah, that's funny. I don't know either, but I like that. All right. Oh, it's automatic. Don't crash on me again. We've completed chapter 5. Good morning, Kerr. Kerr in a different time zone. That's why it's good morning. It is evening for us. You'd buy the churro ice cream. They only have that at the grocery store. And not the one you just go to, for sure. Chapter 6 of... I could not pronounce that.
Makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here. As menacing as this place might look.
Huh.
The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves. Like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition.
Yeah.
Like a threat. But I, on the other hand...
I'm one of them.
I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
Hi. Cool.
They seemed to recognize me. As if I was one of their own.
That was the shortest chapter. That was 45 minutes for us.
Everything seems so distant now. As if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or...
Or are we somewhere else?
Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard
6
to
a.m.
believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't.
And you're off work. Nice.
Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and
She remembered.
everything will be as before.
Do you want everything as before?
Perfectly ordinary life with Harry.
Then you got
My
sick.
daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there.
Look how cool this is.
And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport.
You mean
I
human?
mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years? There it is. The sanctuary.
Okay. But I don't know, is chapter 6
Is this
like...
where you went, Harry?
Oh.
Was this your last stop?
Is chapter 6 like one puzzle and then we're done? Or is it just like a bunch of, you know, credit sequences? Is it a walking sim? I don't know. I'm enjoying this though. All right, we're going to turn up our graphic settings just because, I don't know, this game, it didn't crash a single time and now it's crashing, but I really want to see it. How it's meant to look. There you go. See, it looks better. Don't crash on me. Oh, is that blood?
There are drops of dried blood inside this altar. Black ooze on a petri dish.
Interesting.
My God. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking?
Oh, he was thinking if he can turn in... Oh, this is the ritual. Oh, he found the place to do the ritual. The place to do the ritual is a sanctuary. This is where you turn into a water creature. Henry decided that if he turned into a water creature, maybe he could save Norah. Maybe he could live forever. Maybe he was dying. I don't know.
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Obviously, the ritual is dangerous and you die. And also, obviously, there's not a bunch of the beings that did the ritual to help him. Okay, well.
Camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
It is that. A sealed letter.
My dear old pal.
There we go.
I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place.
Yeah,
I can't
she
trust
brought
her to
Moby
help me
Dick.
overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze.
Oh boy.
Am I mad for even considering that?
Yes.
It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us. Isn't it, Norah? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. I appreciate that they filmed that and that it wasn't for me to read.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Bendugas?
Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst?
Blood plus black ooze. Yeah, it seemed that way. Yeah, so, I mean, my theory is these creatures existed here for whatever reason, and then an asteroid fell. Either the asteroid contained the black ooze or, like, split open the earth where the black ooze was hiding, and it changed everything.
This dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
I guess I picked that up. This game doesn't really have an inventory, so must have held on to that. Okay, yep, collect everything.
Harry, what is this? It looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Nora must do it together. Change me. Change me, Edward. Sorry. Okay. Well, we'll get back there eventually. We are in the collect phase of this puzzle, which is go around, collect everything. So these will be important later, I'm sure. We already done solved that one. Oh, are we ready? Are we ready to solve this?
Oh, I really hope this works.
Okay, pro tip. Don't cut the middle of your palm, you use that. Poke a finger. Fingers bleed a lot. Use your blood to open the sanctuary gate. Seriously. Every TV show, every movie, every video game, they're just like, let me just make a huge slice across the middle. The middle that you will use every time you put your hands in your pocket, every time you pick up something, every time you go to high five. No, don't cut the middle of your palm. Finger prick. Or just not even your finger. Pick somewhere else. But the finger bleeds a lot, and it heals pretty quickly. So, it drives me nuts. Everything. I knew she was going to do it. What is this? What are you doing, Harry? What is this? Do I need to know what this is?
So I have to put my hand inside?
The Boca de la Veritas? He is yelling. It is not working. Interesting. That was Cass's observation. Okay.
Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and
Oh.
its shape is...
She was the one with the dagger the whole time. I thought this was just a nod towards her obsession of this place. Couldn't finish that book, Moby Dick.
Camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Oh, now we're calling her Cassandra.
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. Oh, jeez. Yikes. All right. Put my hand in there.
Let's give it a try.
You don't want to use your cut open bloody hand?
Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that?
Oh no.
Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my...
Oh, here we go. The spots on my hand have been rearranged.
My spots, they've moved.
Oh. Oh. Are there more of these? Maybe in the sanctuary. Okay. Ugh. Interesting. Ooh.
The stars stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth.
It
If
is.
that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Again, she throws around primitive, but these people are like dimension travelers or massive distance
Shiny
travelers.
constellation. I better draw it.
Yeah, you better draw it. I wonder if we need to make this symbol with relations or something. No, we'll figure it out.
Where is this door leading me?
We will figure it out.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Oh. So that's why some people made it and some people didn't. Don't love the like slight step arrangement of stairs where it's like, oh, that we can step up, but the other one we can't. Is this water or black ooze below us? It is hard to tell.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. I wonder what this means.
I don't know. Oh.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles.
Yeah.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals?
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Some sort of creature. A pet howl? 90 degrees? So it makes a noise when you rotate it. What are these? We don't know. There's kind of more room on this page, so I'm not 100% sure, you know, what's left here.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Is this a big version of the small puzzles where we need the liquid to come in all at the same time? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. How are we gonna find out? I don't know that either. Probably push this button. Let's push this button, see what happens. Oh. Oh. That is not at all what I was expecting. Any thoughts? Are these the same? These are the same? Wait, it's really hard to tell with a screenshot, but I think these are all the same. Okay, well that helps.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols.
Do I know what to do at this point?
These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
Yes. Well, this one is. Okay. So these, I think these big dots need to hit here. Yeah, this is the symbol on my hand, so I don't know what, like... All right, here, let's just push a couple buttons and see what happens. Let's just start there. So far, that's the only button we can press. Okay.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Sure.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
So we can only push. Okay, we can only push certain buttons. All right, so we're looking. I think we line up big dots. So there's one big dot that seems like that's the farthest out. So that's got to be this one. Okay, so this is there. It's not quite a mirror, but it's sort of a mirror. Yeah. I don't know. we're gonna mess with it. Okay, so yes to this one. Okay, let's undo all of them. Let's undo all of them until... Well, actually, hold on. Okay, now that made it harder looking from there. Okay, so from here... That's good. So bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. And then it branches out this way. Boom, boom. So this is that. I don't have full mouse control at this angle. I can't, like, completely manage that. Boom, boom. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Here. You know what, folks? This actually doesn't make sense to me. Now I am confused. Can we push other buttons? We cannot. I think my central premise was wrong. Why isn't it just all of them? Oh, no, we're making the doors. We're not making the sky.
A shining constellation. I better draw it.
Yes. Okay. The symbol in the hand is like the... Okay. I don't know what we do with the sky yet. Let's ignore that for now. Let's draw the doors. Okay, let's try to do an easy one. Although I don't know if they're all that easy. So big dot, maybe here. Big dot to little dot to little dot to big dot. Okay, let's try this one. Is that... This is going to take me a while. There's only so many combinations, but I'm just like looking at it like, I don't think this is it. Because like I can't draw that from the... No, we're not drawing the doors. We're not drawing the doors. That's not what we're doing, right? So like this door I could draw. And that door I think I could draw, but I can't draw that door with these symbols. Because we can't push anything else. No, this is wrong. Oh, I think I am just like really not getting this.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. I wonder what this means.
Me too. I mean, there's only so many combinations, so it's like... feels like one of these should... There we go. I was gonna say, if I just keep messing with it, one of these will open up. I thought it was gonna be the other one, so whatever. It opened up. That's all that matters. There's a combination of brute force and slightly starting to understand the puzzle. Oh, okay.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
This is going to be a... This is chapter 6. This is the end game. I think it's all puzzles.
Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
Ah. That's how you make the other symbols.
Maybe it only hurts the first time.
You get tattoos.
Ah! The second also hurts.
Now I'll be able to unlock the little C symbol. Okay. Yep. There we go. So I'll open up all the doors, and then I will come back here and be able to solve the sky puzzle, and then that'll do something else.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Okay, I can't access this level. At least not yet. You know what, an ad break is going to run, so we're going to run back real quick. I'm going to just do the quickest of ads, and I'm going to keep going because I'm just running back here. So if you get an ad, you're not going to miss anything. We're mostly running here. Aha, and now I have the C. Okay. That makes sense why I couldn't make that other shape. This is going to get a lot harder. Ooh, actually, that looks really close. Looks really close. So, like, similar idea, but just not that one. Just kind of reset. That's interesting. No. Boy, I really thought I had it there. Okay, so I think this one is just a C and a Y. But, like, which C? I think it is actually this C. I think this is right. So, big dot, little dot, big dot. Oh, see, it's not the big dot. Okay, we got this. We're so gonna get this. This is going to take a while, though. There's 4 doors. Okay. So, big dot, big dot, big dot. Maybe this one? Let's see. Pun intended. No, because it's got to start with a big dot. That, from a certain angle, I mean, the dots, the size of the dots are not right. So that makes me think no, but the shape is right on. So maybe we don't worry about dot sizes. Maybe dot sizes are really not as important. That's it. That's not it. Boy, I really, really was very confident about that, wasn't I? Oh, no, that's not it. What? No, I was very excited. That is definitely not it. Although, what does the C look like over here? That might be where the C is. In which case, this is the Y. That doesn't look like it. No. Folks. Oh. Okay. Start from scratch. Okay. Okay. Which one did we do? Okay, now I don't even know which one we did. These look so much alike. Okay. Oh no. Norah, cross it off. Okay, so there's that one undone. And then there's those two. Okay, so we did this one. Okay. We're good. So now we're here. We're going to drink a little water. And that's a great idea. Oh. Okay. I think this is C and a Y. That's what I think. That's it. That is it. That's it, right? That's gotta be it. Now it looks less like it. We're gonna add so many symbols that we won't be able to brute force this, like, soon. So I better get better at this, basically. Yeah. I need to get better at this. No. That's not it. Okay. So I think once we get the C, what? Well, hold on. As much as I thought this one was it, now I'm looking at that and I think that one's it. All right. At some point, we're doing fine on time because we actually did chapter 5 super fast. But at some point, we may need to get some help. We're not there yet because I think I understand it. Oh, I really thought that was it. We're getting there. We're getting there. So the big dot here. We already tried this, didn't we? One way to look at it, maybe, is the empty prongs that don't go into anything. So empty prong, empty prong, empty prong. That's 3 empty prongs. Empty prong, empty prong. I mean, never mind. That's not the way to look at it because we just did that and it still didn't work. And everything's touching, so that's also important to note. Everything ultimately is touching. That's not the answer, but that looks not bad. Oh, folks. This is... Maybe it's outside my wheelhouse. It's like visual spatial, where other people can just look at this and just solve it right away, and I'm just like kind of struggling. Okay, let's do this. Let's completely wipe everything out. And then let's look at it and we'll draw it in with our mind hands. And we'll see what we can come up with there. Okay. And the reality is maybe we just can't make this one. I just look at these symbols and I go, I think we can make that one. So where is this node? Or maybe we forget that node and we go with this node. Maybe that's what we do. So little dot to big dot. So an outside little dot. There's an outside little dot, but it doesn't go to a big dot. Outside little dot goes to a big dot. So it could be here. That's a short distance to that big dot. I think I'd like to see little dot to big dot. There is nowhere that is little dot to big dot in the way that I'm thinking.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges.
So let's guess here. So this is the outside. Little dot to big dot.
What was it used for?
To little dot. To little dot. No, see, that's... my plan is kind of bad. Oh, nope, here we go. Hold on. This one. This big dot could go to that little dot. No, okay. This plan was bad. We opened this door, and this pattern is way more complicated than this pattern. So maybe I'm just kind of making too many assumptions. Maybe we need to go here next. You know what I mean? Like, in my mind, this one made sense being next, because to me, this looks immediately like... This looks immediately like the answer, but it must be not. You would say try multiple C's instead of C and Y. I think, yeah. I think that's not a bad suggestion. Because I just keep thinking it's like right here. So we'll go, see, like that looks like it to me. That looks exactly right to me. So then that would make this the other C. All right, good tip, Uncle John. Now, actually, what maybe just happened is the first puzzle was YY, the second puzzle was CC. Maybe whatever shape we get in here, maybe the next puzzle is just that.
This place is like a labyrinth.
And it's only the last puzzle where you have to do everything. Wow, we were so close. I was right about that, the first C, though. Like, I really had that for a long time. I wonder if we ever get to explore the rest of this area.
Seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Again? Seriously?
Yeah, there's like 8 symbols on there, so... Oh, this is outside. Yes, we've been there. Sorry, what was the symbol? All right, we're gonna call it a Z. You love uncomplicating things and being right? Yeah, that is nice. You'd be amazed at how many PCs you fixed by throwing in a new CMOS battery. I gotta say that has never worked for me, but I have tried it. All right. So can we solve this door? So we did this one, then this one. So we have these two. Can we solve this door or that door with only Z's? I wish I knew which door I was trying to solve. All right, let's clear it. Okay. Which one do we want to go for? Just based on these symbols? This one seems... Oh, this seems like that Z right here. Boom, boom, boom. This one seems like this is a Z and that's a Z, right? This one seems... That could be the Z? Boy, I don't know. Yeah, it just sucks because I don't know which one to go for. Harry, tell me you didn't inject yourself with the black ooze. No, he definitely did. The altar left no room for doubt. I had to use this strange door I've been carrying with me. Oh, strange dagger I've been carrying with me ever since I received it in that package. Oh, that's right. We got it at the beginning of the game. So Cass brought it here, and then somebody mailed it to us. All right, I don't know. Let's start pushing buttons and see what happens. I want to see what the Z looks like, and then we can kind of decide. Okay. Boy, that really feels more like this one, doesn't it? So that's the top. Then maybe here. That looks messy. I am going to try just to do this with Z's. Obviously, it has to be attached. See, Z up top, Z up bottom. Yeah, I don't think we can do it with just Z's anymore. Okay, so you can only press one button at a time. That's very nice to hear. Is that it? Wait, that would have been sick if that was it. That doesn't look like it at all. Okay, one point here. So boom. One gap point there. That could be right. Big one, gap point there. No. So you are a no for this. And I think... You be a Y and you be a Z? Tell me this is it. It doesn't even look like it. Why did I think that was it? Okay. Undo. So this one to me looks like a Z and a Y. So I will say here... we're going to probably likely have multiple symbols. Hold on. Actually, I like this. I like where this is going. Ooh, that feels kind of right. That feels... So Ziggy. Oh, no, that's wrong. Is this a Y? That's not it, huh? that's not it, of course. So I feel like the first one is right. I think we got the first one locked in. Okay. What if this is... What if I need to move the Z over? Ooh. That feels closer. Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, I think we are very close. Nice. This is hard. There is an element of being able to brute force it though. So if you can line up like 2 of them, then you can kind of gauge a little.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
All right, before we do, let's look around, of course. They made a whole game for us.
The torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Thousands of slaves perished here? Oh, thousands? All just to transform them into mer people? I mean, I say just, it is quite the accomplishment. So the little hand stamp thing must be under the water somewhere. Don't crash on me, game, because of particle problems. This is weird. Aha!
Oh, come on. One more time.
One more time? Don't I have 2 more times?
Ow! That hurt! Again.
Aha! So we did that one, that one, that one. Now we gotta do this one. The second easiest looking symbol is last. They built a lot of these areas out that I don't think you ever go to. Which is that's kind of funny. Okay. Here we go. What you talking about? Might be a fixed cell size, so they have to fill it with something. Maybe. No. Turn on. All right, clear everything. Let's clear everything. I like starting clear. It'd be great if there was a button just to clear it, but that's fine. On this final door, I guarantee... I don't know how I can guarantee this, but I guarantee we're going to have to use all of these wheels this time. And... probably all of the symbols? I don't know. How do we feel about that? We'll find out. Okay. So this is going to be a Y. This is going to very clearly be a Y from... So, little ball, big ball, little ball. Little ball, big ball, little ball. This works here. Okay, this works here, but I don't know if it is here. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. And then off to the right. Off to the right, but no, that is not correct. Okay. Games use space called loading cells. Depending on the game engine, the size can be fixed. So you fill the entire thing with stuff. Or you put a bunch of walls to shrink the space depending on your needs. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, okay, like the level, they were like, okay, let's just fill it with random stuff. That looks good. That looks good. What do we think? I think that looks good. Yeah, I think that looks good. So we'll need this to come off, not a Z pattern. This will probably be a C pattern. Yeah. Yep, I think we got this one, folks. Are we actually getting good at this? Nothing there, so I think I'm wrong about the wheels. Maybe? No. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I think we're still here. I still think those two are correct.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
The sky. It's the sky. We already knew that. We just couldn't do it with the pattern we had. I don't know how to solve the sky puzzle. That is going to be complicated. Oh.
Black and white figures.
This is different. So this is the first room we went into. So that's the other thing about all this empty space, is it's actually not empty space. It's just you enter the same room twice, just on different sides. So now we see all this. So this might not be where we...
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
Oh, okay. Oh, these are the things that are going to make the noise. Okay. It shoots out two directions. I don't want any of them shooting at me, I'm fairly certain. I don't know. So I can only move the black figures? Yes. Okay. So, oh man, I can't really see that well. So I don't know what originates the sound. Let's say this. So if this originates the sound... I want it to go there. You know what? Let's push the button and see what happens. That is not at all what I thought was going to happen. We're creating land bridges. No. Don't quite have that last one, but I'm just kind of...
Doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Yeah, I don't know how to get all the way back there, but maybe I don't. Maybe I just need to go there for now. Yeah, let's just go there for now. Okay, so you... I don't know why everything turned, but it did. I'm doing a bad job. Okay, there we go. Forget all that other stuff for now. Let's just get over here. Get over here. Aha! Now I turn the white ones. Aha! Now I turn the white ones. Okay. Oh boy, we have to think this out a little, don't we? Well, let's see how far the white ones go before we just do anything else. Let's... Oh, like 2. Very little. Huh. So this is going to have to shoot out this way so I can cross there. But then I won't be able to cross there. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me now. Yeah, see how those rub on each other? That works, but I don't have the ability to come back here and move it and push the button again. Or do I? Because as long as I don't push this button, or, you know, I guess they kind of stay there, right? Does that work? Sort of. Because I can travel and then push this button. I can move these things, well... I can move them and push the button, but then these go away. So I don't actually have a solid idea of how to complete this puzzle. But we're going to run a quick ad break and we're going to keep going. But I don't actually have a good idea of how to solve this puzzle. Let's just be clear. I want to see how far this goes. 2. So the white really is only 2. Which means you can't... The solution is not here. No. So there's a couple things we know. Like, no matter what, you're going to have to be turned that way. And that last one's going to have to be turned that way. We know that. Just that we know. So if that's true, I think our goal should be to get to that platform. Okay, how do we get to that platform? Because there's something over there that we can climb on. And this is 3 blocks worth, so, okay, no, this is good. Which one is this one? This one? Okay. Let's get to that platform and see what's over there. I like that the white ones are only 2. It just creates this, like, completely different dynamic. Huh. A red herring, I guess. Okay. Well, I think we're fine. I think we can still do this. We just... I don't know. That kind of made sense that there'd be something there. Feels like we have it. I went from, I have no idea how to do this, to, oh yeah, that makes sense. Which is sort of the joy of this game. All right. Let's get that other symbol. Weren't there more than 4 symbols? I don't know.
Again? Seriously?
Yeah, just make it so. Get her dead. You've collected all the puzzle notes. Oh, like in the whole game? Now you see if your prediction is right. Your prediction is the final puzzle will be one of each. I like that prediction. I do like that prediction. Let's see, what was this? What was this one? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's... Well, actually, there's 5 symbols. Oh, Uncle John, your prediction is wrong. There's 5 symbols, but there's only 4 wheels to input them in. So some symbol gets left out. But for the record, I was on board with your prediction too. I thought that last door was going to take all 3 that we had, or all 4, or whatever. Okay, let's start fresh. Now, I tried to solve this puzzle before, if you recall. I'm starting to actually know what symbols do what, so that's starting to feel pretty good. Okay. Start here. Let's really draw it out. Okay, so this outlier big one here. Let's try this. That feels right. That feels immediately right. And then that would mean this is a C. Oh, what if I just get this first try? How crazy would that be? Because you know how much I've been struggling with this. These 2 dots don't connect. That makes me think this is wrong. Or maybe they aren't supposed to connect, because here we have lines and we know when they connect. We don't actually know that these are supposed to connect. But those all... This is right so far, right? You see what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now we go the other way. Boom, boom. So now we need little dot, big dot. Perfect. We got this. Little dot, big dot, right here. Oh, sorry, I got it turned around. Little dot, big dot. And then we need it to just light... We need it, to just... Okay, sorry, I'm getting lost. Getting confused. Where am I at? Okay, I'm here. So we need a little dot. Shoot. Sorry, I gotta go back here. I'm confusing myself now, because I feel like I'm right. Little dot, big dot, and then boom, boom. Little dot, big dot, boom, boom. That would be the C. I mean, we haven't done the new symbol. Let's see what the new symbol looks like. No, that's not it. That feels right. Little dot, big dot, 1 dot over. That's the new symbol, right? Little dot, big dot, 1 dot over. And now we need... Literally all that's left is 3 dots from this one. Little, big, little. Little, big, little. Here. First try.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
We were struggling so much with the very first door, and then I just solved the last puzzle. And did we only use 2 symbols? I actually kind of wasn't paying attention because I was just so focused on that. I don't remember Uncle John. I think we used 2 or 3 symbols. We used the Y, the C, and the squiggly, for sure. Maybe, yeah.
There's something written in the floor. With blood. Fhalgof'n? Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
Well, I mean, this got real creepy, and I don't love it. Oh, are we gonna find Henry dead? This is like the end of the game, right? I mean, this is chapter 6, so. Do we go through the... I managed to open. I saw the constellation in the sky, like none I've seen before, and it worked. I'm afraid of what I might find, but I must go. The notes are for puzzles. I want to know before. I don't know if this game I think is fairly on the rails, so I don't think I actually have a decision to make. But I'd like to know what that word means. Do I go out here or do I go through that?
My God.
I think I go out here, I guess. Maybe I can't go through that black. I thought the black was like a teleport. Well, whatever. This is where we're going.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics.
Oh, there's the
However, as strange
black
as it
goo
may be,
everywhere.
it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
Somebody sent us the dagger. Somebody sent us
Like the
messages.
workings of a clock. Or a music box.
Somebody with a conscious mind to do it. Maybe Henry is here just... Oh,
Henry,
no.
is that you?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he's dead.
No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry.
Oh, I hate this.
It can't be.
I hate this.
No, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
What? Okay, chapter 6, done. This is the house from... I mean, this is our
What
house, but it's
really
also...
happened?
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
Yes.
Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge.
So far, we're on the same page. Where is he now? What's this?
Doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you.
He's home. He sent us on this quest. He prepared all of this for us. He saw Cassandra die. He survived, and realized that this would heal us. He sent us here to be healed. And he knew we wouldn't be motivated enough to do this for ourselves. We came here to save him, and that's the only reason we would come here. He came here so we could survive. He essentially tricked us into surviving.
The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it, until the island itself spoke directly to you. Fhalgof'n. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
That's right. He's just like home, just chilling.
So you faked your own demise, and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off.
That I don't know why he did, because getting us here was really the goal, getting us to this point. So I don't know why he left his glasses like that, because it actually didn't trick us since we've come to this revelation that we're at now.
And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts.
Yep, scavenger hunts. She mentioned that he does those.
And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me?
Yeah, people did die here. That is true. He did it to save you. They were happy together, but she was dying.
I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you.
Right.
Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal.
Oh, this is so sad.
We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry.
Of course not. It's your decision.
Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind. Or I reject it, and return home with you, to relish the time that my illness gives us.
Oh.
It's my decision to make.
Oh, no. Oh, I didn't... I just literally said this game is on the rails. And now it's proving me wrong. This is so sad. Harry did all of this to bring us to this moment. He almost died getting here, and three of his friends and another person did die. We haven't lived with her disease, but she said when we saw her bed, she said, "How many times did I lie here thinking I was going to die?" She rejected her cane. This is what Harry wants. Accept your fate and leave Harry.
Had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind.
Oh.
I'm going back home.
Yeah. honestly, to me, this seems like the obvious choice.
What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now.
Wow.
For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick.
Mm.
My poor health.
Sorry to interrupt this. I don't want the game to crash, and there's a whole bunch of particles flown around. So, unfortunately, we're going to miss out on how good it looks for the benefit of not crashing.
Suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here.
I would rather
Everything
see
seems
the
so
ending.
far away now. No trace of
Pain.
pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place.
Yeah.
It's so pleasant to forget everything else.
She literally is going to
Nothing
forget her whole
matters
life.
anymore.
But she's going to have a
I'm
life.
finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Icor. Connected with the Elder God.
Don't make me regret this decision when you say it like that.
Goodbye, Harry.
Boy, I don't know. I don't know if that was the right decision. Even my name sounds like it could be their language. Wow. We had a prediction early on, Uncle John. Will we actually physically ever see any other people? The answer is no. We never saw any other humans. We saw a dead human, doesn't count. Now, will we see other creatures? Well, I guess so. And there's the elder god of this place. Hopefully we're not enslaved, by the way. Hopefully that was just a Earth thing. Are we moving? It would be really bad if we're also just enslaved. That they didn't really make that clear.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Wow! What a good game. That was enjoyable. Second half definitely shorter than the first half, or I just understood the puzzles better. Oh, hopefully this doesn't get me YouTube claimed. I'm gonna turn it down a little as we talk. Yeah, good job, Stissy Jones. Yeah, it was an interesting game. I'm very pleased with it. I thought the puzzles were all very fair, very satisfying. Yeah. I think that I think that's my conclusion. I think the puzzles were fair. All the information was there. I really only struggled with one puzzle the entire game, and that has just something to do with the way my brain works. It was not the game's fault. So, yeah, very much enjoyed it. Now, I have great news. I'm rolling straight into Call of the Elder Gods. I actually, I'll check this up right now as we got credits rolling. I don't think it is a sequel. It is just a game by this company. Let me click on it. On Steam here, it says Journey to the Far Corners of the Earth. and unearth ancient horrors. His voice is not as good. We're going to turn him down. There we go. I don't know how loud that's coming through. I'm messing with the dials, so. In this Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventures and sequel. Oh. It is a sequel. I kind of don't want to read anymore, so it is a sequel. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah. Call of the Elder Gods. Do we go find Norah? Are we playing Henry? All right, we're not going to look it up. But yeah, so I got that game for free on Keymailer. If you're a streamer or any kind of content creator, you can apply for Keymailer. And I get rejected all the time, which is fine. Like, I'm small. And this one was pre-approved. All I had to do was claim it. What? So, I don't know. That's pretty cool. It's $20 on Steam right now. So it's like, I do want to play this game. So I saved $20. That's the way I look at it. So Out of the Blue Games, the developer, I don't know, just gave me the game. I don't know why, but I'll take it. And yeah. So huge fan of Call of the Sea. Hopefully the sequel doesn't have the same weird graphic problems. Turn the volume back up. They're done singing. But yeah. Highly recommend. I was feeling a little burnt out on
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Norah. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work.
Wow.
Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Harrison Everhart, Dean of Archaeology. Okay, he might be the guy in the sequel, if, yeah, throwing it out there. I still think I made the right decision. We never got a full, like, a real taste of her health issues, but I think she would have had a short, very difficult life. So I'm happy with that decision. And what I was going to say is I had started feeling a little burnt out of the Dark Side Detective by the end of that game. You can check that out on YouTube. And I think with this game, I never felt burnt out. So it was a little bit shorter than that game. I did it in 2 parts, but I could see somebody, if I hadn't got stuck for literally an hour on a puzzle in part 1, I could have beat this game myself in 6 hours. And I'm slow. So I could definitely see somebody beating this 4 or 5 hours if they're kind of rushing through. But I also clicked like everything. I don't know if I 100%ed it, but I got a lot of the achievements. So there you go. Highly recommend. Enjoy Call of the Sea. Looking forward to the sequel now. And even though the game is on the rails, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't need every game to be, Red Dead Redemption 2. So I like that. And then they gave me a choice at the end, and it was a meaningful choice. Uncle Johnny did a quick Google so far, no crash reports. Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. We'll play that one on Epic, and I bet it'll look slightly better. So there we go. Thank you, everybody, for joining me, and I do appreciate the bits before the show even started. The resubscribe, so the bits from Uncle John and the resubscribe from Fry Guy. I do appreciate that. So thanks, everybody. Bye.